So weird. Some kind of alien body.
An alien body, yes. Describe this body to me.
But 2 legs. Also, I just keep seeing lots of purple. I don't know if that's the skin color.
So just take a moment and look down at this body and observe it. Is this purple coming from your skin? Stretch out your hand. What do you look like?
Definitely a male, but not human.
Not human, yes. And in what position are you in? Are you standing up or lying down?
Standing up.
So take a moment now and just describe to me, by looking down at your feet, what do your feet look like?
Kind of like a sharp object.
A sharp object, yes.
Like, almost like a knife.
A knife, yes.
Like a rounded.
Is that part of your body or something that you're wearing on your feet?
Yeah, there is nothing I'm wearing, really. That's the body.
That's the body. So what do you imagine that you do with this sharp foot?
My knee bends backwards. Not like in a human body.
Okay, yes. What else do you notice?
My when I looked at my hand, the fingers were really long.
How many fingers do you have?
4.
4. And what do your arms look like?
It's a lot of muscle, but very skinny. Almost like there is no fat, nothing soft about the body.
Yes. Is it bony?
Very. Well, yes and no, because a lot of muscle, a very
it's a tight body?
Yes.
So work your way up to your neck. Do you have a neck or a head on that body?
Well, I can't see myself.
So imagine if you were turning around and were able to see yourself from the outside. What do you notice?
I don't know, it's very, like, super alien looking.
Are your eyes small or large?
Small.
Small. Do you have anything on your head? Any hair or fur?
No, there's nothing that covers it. It's just all, like, very bare, very And very purple.
Very purple. Very good. And I want you to notice now, if this is the same soul or somebody else's body, somebody else's soul, does it feel like it's you in that alien body? Or somebody else?
I have 2 points of view from when I was looking at the hand, like
Yes.
I was looking at my own hand, but I'm also looking at it from the outside,
Yes.
so I can't tell really.
Can't tell. Very good. So let's find out a little bit about you. I'd like for you to go ahead and just look at your surroundings and tell me where you are. What is this place? Are you indoors or outdoors?
Outdoors, and it's kind of hard to see. Very misty.
Yes. And notice if you could feel the temperature of this misty place. What does it feel like? Is it warm or cold?
It feels very, actually, almost hot, but the mist does, but it's weird because my body feels cold.
Okay. And if you knew, what is the reason why you're feeling cold in this place? If you knew, is this your natural environment here?
No, I'm just alone.
Okay.
Doesn't feel like I can't tell.
Okay, very good. So let's close this scene right now. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you're going to go to the place in which you call home. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
Venus.
Yes, are you alone or are there others there with you?
A large group of people. I mean, group of beings.
Yes. And do they look like you?
Yeah, that's why I said people. It's almost like people. I look like a person.
Yes. What do you look like now?
Everyone is wearing these long robes. And everyone is wearing exactly the same thing, like it's a uniform.
Okay.
Including me.
And does your head still look the same? Your body underneath the robes?
No.
No. So let's go to the place that you call home. The place in which you would be with family and friends. Allow yourself to be there. What is this place?
It's almost like being in a cave.
In a cave, yes. Are you alone in this cave, or are there others there with you?
No, there are others.
Uh-huh. How many do you experience in this place? How many are there with you?
I know my brothers are there.
Yes.
And a child.
Mm-hmm. Whose child is that?
One of my brothers.
One of your brothers. Are your parents there?
No.
No. Mm-hmm. Notice the reaction that you get from them.
Very casual.
Mm-hmm.
Very familiar.
Very good. Very good. And notice if where you are in the hierarchy of your brothers, are you older or younger?
Younger.
You're younger. Mm-hmm. Very good. Is there anything interesting about the place in which you live?
It seems very warm and cozy where we are.
Yes.
But it seems like it's a cave. There are openings that serve as you call windows, but everything is made of stone.
Mm-hmm. And as you look out one of the windows, what do you see outside? What is the terrain like there?
It's kind of, it's almost the feeling I get when it's dawn or dusk. There's, or maybe it's that time of day. And I can see very far out, and it's very bare.
It's very bare. Very good. In that time in which you've lived on Venus, has it always looked that way?
No.
No.
It was very rich, with lots of buildings.
So let's go back to that time before it was bare, and let's find out what happened. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I get to number 1, you'll be at that time in which everything was different. 3, 2, and 1. You're there now. What's around you?
I'm outside. It's a street. It's busy. Very lots of activities. People walking around. Buildings. There's a lot of nice colors. Fabrics. Compared to the other picture, this was very sophisticated.
And what colors do you see in people? What do they wear?
It's still long garments, but very colorful. Everyone is different, not the same, like a uniform, like I saw before.
Look at yourself. What are you wearing? Yes.
I have layers. So the first layer is like long and like cream or beige. And and it's almost like I have it's like a really long vest that almost goes down all the way to the ground, but it covers the first layer.
Yes.
And that has color, very rich. Burgundy, like. I have a belt, and that's almost like leather. I have a beard.
You have a beard. Are you humanoid there?
Yes.
What color is your skin?
It's like someone with a good tan.
Okay. And how old are you there? Are you young or old?
Well, my beard is white, almost all white.
Yes.
And it's like in the shape of a triangle and long.
Yes. And is this the same lifetime as the one with the brothers?
Well, it seems like it's connected, but I'm older here,
Yes.
but that was before, and then I was younger in the later times, so I don't know how that's connected, but possibly because maybe I wasn't alive during that first time. In the life in the cave,
Yes.
I was younger, so I was not alive yet while it was still prosperous.
Very
there.
good. Yeah. Very good. So allow yourself to do whatever it is that you do in this place. Do you have some sort of service that you provide or do some sort of a job there?
So I'm outside and there's a lot happening. It's almost like it's a market of some sort.
Yes.
And it's very, it's a nice day. It's bright, colorful and light, and I have my own a station, I don't know, my own table.
Yes, and what do you do at this station?
I'm standing behind the table.
Yes. Is it something that you sell there?
No, it's a service.
A service. What type of service do you do?
People ask me things. I hold their hands. And then I tell them things.
Yes. So allow yourself to provide that service for someone now, someone that has impacted your life too.
There's a lot of caring.
Yes, tell me more.
Say it again.
I'd like for you to go ahead and connect with someone that you are providing this service to.
Back then.
Yes, see them in front of you.
Okay. Young girl.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 16.
Yes.
She's very trusting of me.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks up to me.
Mm-hmm. What does she call you?
Master.
Master. So you hold her hand and you tell her things.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. What advice are you giving her at this moment?
I tell her through her mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in words specifically.
Yes.
But I hold her hands to have that connection, and she sees things.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And she had some trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I help her see things more clearly.
Very good. So I'd like for you to go ahead and close this scene. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3 as you go to the next important scene of that lifetime. A moment in which impacted your life. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you? Are you indoors or outdoors?
Outdoors.
What's happening?
It's finished. It's this life.
Mm-hmm. What's happened to you?
I'm very, very old.
Mm-hmm.
Very old, like in hundreds.
Mm-hmm. And you've given a lot of advice?
Yes.
So who is there with you?
It's nighttime and there are not too many people outside, and I'm sitting down. I have a cane.
Mm-hmm.
But things changed and it's not as vibrant.
What has happened?
A lot of people left the place. So it's more abandoned.
Mm-hmm. Where did they go?
Some people packed up and left. Some people died.
Mm-hmm. When you say they left, did they leave your city or did they leave the planet?
Definitely the city.
Mm-hmm.
They went on foot looking for something else.
Mm-hmm. What was it that happened in your place that made them leave?
People started getting sick. The air, something wrong with the air.
Is that what's affecting you now?
I can't believe I'm there and this old. But I lost the spark.
Yes. What made you lose the spark?
The evil I saw. Because it was intentional, it wasn't natural.
Yes. And what was the most difficult part about what happened?
The loss of life. Destruction.
Yes. Very good. So listen carefully. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And when I get to number 1, you will go to the time right as you are experiencing these things that make you lose your spark. But this time, allow yourself to heal and feel everything. 3, 2, and 1. How does this all begin? What's happening? Yes. What's going on?
I'm so disconnected right now.
Yes. Focus on this feeling of disconnection. What's happening around you, Master, that's causing this disconnect? You talked of the evil. What's happening?
No justice.
What's happening?
Feeling very thrown off balance. Of life and everything being against my nature.
Yes. Continue. What is being done that there's no justice?
The evil keeps going.
How does that evil affect you?
I'm shaking.
Yes.
I feel helpless.
Is
And
this
hopeless.
helpless and hopeless? Notice if this evil is something that's directed at you, or you're picking it up from others.
It's directed at all of us.
And notice what it is that's being directed at you. How is this evil manipulating your emotions? What is being used?
I don't know.
If you knew, even if you think you're making it up, how is this evil penetrating the souls of those that are there and yourself?
Disconnecting from source.
And how is it being done?
It's breaking us down, breaking making everything hard. Poverty.
Yes. What else?
Blocking light. Making us sick.
So notice what is being used to make you sick.
There's some kind of gas or something in the air.
Yes. How is that gas affecting everything?
Everything's dying. But it's a slow death.
Yes.
It almost feels better if they just shoot you. I mean, or kill you right away, but this is a very slow, methodical death.
And I want you to notice as this is happening if you've made any promises or vows about this.
To not let it happen again.
Say that again.
Not let it happen again.
Very good. So I'd like for you now to go a little bit further when it really starts to affect you. When you lose this connection, when your body starts to wear down even more, allow yourself to go to that point. What's happening? Yes.
I'm all alone and I'm kneeling down. There's a source of water and I want to drink it, but as I grab some water in my hand and lift it up to drink, I remember that I can't.
Yes.
But I'm feeling I can still touch it, and I'm being with the water, but I can't drink it.
Yes. What's happening to your body?
I look bad, very old, and my clothes are dirty. The robe, this robe, it's all brown and it has holes in it. And I'm still walking with the cane. My face, I can see my cheekbones are sticking out. I can see my face in the water as I'm bending over it. And my beard is in a bad shape. It used to be so pretty and now it's just... I look awful.
So I'd like for you now to go to the moment in which that body dies. Where are you?
I'm under a tree. But it's It's like a skeleton of a tree, just like I am a skeleton almost. And I just surrender.
So allow your soul to leave that body. And what is the last thought that that brain thinks?
Relief.
Yes. So as you leave that body, look at that whole lifetime. What was the purpose of living that life?
It was about people, other people. And helping them and supporting and caring for them with what was my natural way of being. No special talent, but talent enough to help others.
Very good. So as you look at that lifetime and you realize the disconnection that you had from that source that gave you that wisdom to help others, I want you to go ahead and I want you to find the evil ones. And I want you to talk to them and tell them exactly how you feel about what they have done to you and to others. Don't hold back. Tell them exactly how you feel.
I'm just seeing that alien creature again. So I was it, but I wasn't. I think I was viewing through it, maybe.
Yes.
And
yes, continue.
The mist I saw, that was, it contained the same gas, but it doesn't affect them.
So as the master, as the old man, I'd like for you to go ahead and speak your truth about how you felt about what they did to your planet, your people, and yourself.
I could say a lot of things, but they don't understand. They have no compassion.
Doesn't matter. You need to speak it. You need to say it out loud. Tell them exactly how you feel.
You just take and take and take and destroy the only beauty, the rare beauty of our place and the innocence of people. And it's like a cancer, this darkness. It killed all of the beauty and the life and the heart of that people's and our home.
And they took all of your power. They took it like food. Your misery was their food.
Exactly.
And I want you to demand that take back all of your power. Take back everything they took from you. Demand it.
Here and now, I recall all of my energy back to me.
Open your arms and receive it. Take it all back. Breathe it in. And as you breathe this in, you begin to connect once again with that connection of Source.
I take back what you've stolen.
And you begin to feel your energy connected once again to that higher power, that wisdom.
I want that innocence back.
Take it back. Take it all back. You made a promise to help others. Take that back. Take back that spark. Take back that connection. Tell me what's happening.
They disappeared.
I want you to take your soul into the light, into divine light, not allowing your soul to be trapped, going out beyond, following that source energy, divine energy. And as you follow that true divine energy, you will be greeted by those who guide you, not the evil ones. What do they say to you?
Just holding hands.
Yes.
Vibrating a lot. Just lots of pulsing.
And as you hold hands, just like you used to do in that lifetime, you allow the information to flow through you. That divine spark, that divine wisdom. And you'll understand why it is that you needed to go through that life. What was the purpose of facing so much evil?
I still have a lot of fear connecting to that experience.
Yes.
Like, not trusting and being careful, and I'm sick of just being careful all the time.
So what do they say to you? Go ahead and receive the information as you hold hands with these masters.
They're clearing some of my trauma.
Yes, because with the death of that experience, of that body, it's over. Allow them to clear that as it no longer pertains to you. Notice what it is that they're clearing.
I've gone through some shocks inside the physical body, and they got stuck in my cells.
Yes. So go ahead and do a scan through this physical body and see where the shocks are.
My heart is broken.
Yes. Yes. I'd like for you to go ahead and dive deep into that heart. Go deep into it now. What is it that you find in that heart?
It's I just want to do so much for everyone, for the whole, that I don't do it for me.
Yes.
I have blocked. It's like my purpose is on overdrive for the whole, but not individually. I'm forgetting myself.
All right. So listen carefully. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1, and you'll go to when that heart was broken, when you blocked. 3, going back to this memory. 2, and 1. How old are you there? Yes.
The girl was taken.
Yes.
There was something like an explosion, and she was taken right after she saw me. And I saw it.
Yes. Where is this?
This was at the marketplace, the same scene, but moments later. And everything I did with her right then went to waste.
So I'd like to talk to that girl who was taken. Allow yourself to speak her words. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and let me speak with that girl. 1, 2, and 3. You there, the one that was just held by the master. What happened with the master? Did he help you?
He always does.
Do you believe in him?
Yes.
Yes. And how did he help you while you were holding his hand?
He gave me hope.
Yes.
He can see the nature in everyone, and what is usually hidden from most people.
Yes.
And he can show things in very simple ways.
So I want you to think about this hope that he gave you. And I want you to move forward to where there is an explosion. What happens to you?
I'm killed.
And as you are killed, I want you to notice how that hope has affected you.
He held my body.
Yes.
And I didn't want to leave.
How did you affect him? Did you stay with him?
No, I left. After this moment, after some time, he held my body, but then I left. But it was a huge shock.
Yes. So, I want you to help me with this. After you were killed, his heart was broken because he felt that he didn't give you, that it was wasted what he gave you. What do you say to him? Was it a waste?
Well, I didn't get to resolve what I came to him for, which he showed me. He showed me what to do, but I didn't get to do it.
But I want you to notice that your soul doesn't die, only your body. How have you taken his words and hope into other lifetimes?
That vision he showed me is part of me.
Yes.
It just, yeah, it never leaves.
It never leaves. So let me speak with his soul for a moment. Switch. Master. Do you realize that when you help someone, it doesn't matter if their body is alive? That you have actually spoken with the soul?
You're right.
So are we ready now to remove that blockage from your heart? To expand it once again? So that you allow yourself to connect with that divine spark and finally fulfill your purpose of helping other people and not block the lifetime that is being lived by Agnes? Are we ready to remove that?
You're doing to me what I did to her.
So I'm going to hold your hand, and I want you to go ahead and release that blockage. Allow yourself to remove all of those splinters from that explosion. Remove everything that you've put to block you. Allow yourself to be filled once again with that hope and that love. And I'm going to sound the tuning fork, and I want you to fill that heart with something that gives you hope. Notice how it fills.
I smell something.
What is that you smell?
It's beautiful.
Fill that heart. And now that that heart is filled, I'm going to take your hand and put it up to your heart so that you yourself can continue to fill that space. And now as you fill that space, I'm going to ask the Master to assist Agnes today. Now that that heart is open, Master, what do you tell Agnes who has lost her spark, who has lost her way, and has blocked herself Yes.
Yeah.
Hold her.
It's always with you. It's a part of you. It's never. It's never really gone.
So why has she blocked it?
She feels spent. She's tired. It's been many lives, like hard experiences.
But as you know, just like the body rejuvenates itself. Every day, millions, maybe even billions of cells die and are born so that we can continue to live our life. And sometimes all of our cells are affected so that we'll have some downtime so that we can come back to life even better. Why has she put herself on hold right now? Is that what she's doing to herself?
Yes. She's angry.
Yes.
It's been too long.
Tell me about that.
Too long for the evil to go unpunished.
So why has she come to this life where the evil is once again doing similar things as in that lifetime?
Because she has the vision of what it's like without it.
Yes.
And she holds it within her so she can anchor it and make it a reality.
Yes.
For this planet.
So what would it take for her to send that vision out to everyone? How can she do that to where all people, their hands are held and she gives them that hope and that vision? What can she do right now?
She there's so much. So many layers to this. The trust.
Start with the first layer. What's the first layer that needs to happen?
Trust people.
Trust people.
Again.
Yes.
She sees almost too much, you could say. She sees too much. She sees the programs. She sees the conditioning. the influences, the filters.
Yes.
And it's a lot of density.
Mm-hmm.
And people have been so brutalized and so degraded and so stripped of all that is natural and their connection to source, that it takes a lot to go through those layers of programming to reach people.
Yes.
And there are not too many where you don't have to go through the programming. So it's the ego. Mm-hmm. She can't function well with egos.
Mm.
She gets very tired, and her bodies are hurt. It's like an explosion happens inside.
Mm-hmm.
And all the pieces get scattered around, and she can't find them until she's alone.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's do something. Being that she can't access the people themselves, I'd like for you to go ahead and imagine a room in which we're going to put the people to begin working with them, to give them hope, to open up the trust, and to begin opening their eyes to this reality. And I want you to begin to fill that room with their souls, just little specks of light. Invite them in. These are the souls that you will be helping, that you will be affecting. And tell me how big this room is.
I have two visions.
Mm-hmm.
The first vision was of an open field by a mountainside with a circle of people connecting, holding hands together.
Wonderful.
And the second vision was inside with the lights, and that's a smaller group.
Mm-hmm. Which one would you like to take care of first?
Well, the vision of the people holding hands, it's a really large circle. If you're standing in this, like if you're holding hands with others, you can't see the other end.
Very good. So I'd like for you to go ahead and center yourself and begin to connect with that divine spark. That divine spark that connects you to all of the wisdom, all of the love, all of the beauty and trust. And go ahead and disconnect two of the people and go ahead and stand and reconnect with your own hands so that you could send out that energy. And as you send out that energy, I'm going to strike the tuning fork and begin to send out those waves. Notice what's happening to all of them. Notice what's happening to you as that is amplified within you.
I've grown a few feet. They're like lightning bolts.
Yes.
Very bright light, very sharp. It penetrates and it just goes through people, and it's like it goes this way and this way, and they cross, and it's constant movement. It's like a vortex.
And as you have that vortex going, go ahead and bring in that beautiful light of Saint Germain. And expand it out beyond the boundaries of those people.
It's now a one unit.
Yes. And now, yes, go ahead. What's happening?
I can do this.
So now you have those people that are in that room that don't have that expansion, who feel trapped within the boundaries of that room. And now you have a whole team to help you. Tell me what happens to those in the room. What do you do?
It's a circle again. It's everybody came together in a circle again. And they don't even have to hold hands anymore.
What's happening?
We're being washed with gold. Gold falling from the sky. And like lava. And it falls down onto the people, and then it spreads out on the ground like one giant candle, and the gold is like wax melting.
So go ahead and expand that lava and find all of the darkness. You have all of those beings, all of those people to assist you with this. Use your power. Use your healing. Send out your hope and trust. And notice who is assisting you with this work.
I see angels, archangels. I see Jesus to my left.
Yes. What does Jesus say to you?
It's just through thought. No words.
So while this work is being done in the background, I'd like for you to scan your body and see if there's anything there keeping you, preventing you from moving forward in your life. Any programs, any words, anything holding you back. Imagine yourself going through an energetic MRI.
Well, the feeling of resignation. I'm done is the...
Who's saying I'm done? Yes.
I just want to return home. It's me. I'm bored.
Yes.
I have nothing new to learn.
All right.
I'm not entertained anymore. I'm not engaged anymore. It's the same old, same old. Nothing changes.
All right. I'd like for you to go ahead and allow Jesus to speak through you. Let me ask him some questions. I'll count to 3. When I get to number 3, you give him your voice. 1, 2, and 3. Switch. Jesus, did you just hear what she said? I just want to return. I'm bored. There's nothing new to learn. Nothing entertains me anymore. Same old, same old. Why is she here? Is she supposed to be entertained? Is she supposed to be doing something?
She has the light.
What is she supposed to be doing with the light?
No matter what they do, they can't extinguish this light. She can hold it.
Yes. And what do you do with lights? You know, I have a very dark corner in my office, and I put a light there. What do you do with her light?
Oh,
Yes.
strong pain in my head.
Yes. Yes.
Eliminate.
Eliminate what?
Dark.
The dark, yes. So with her light, she's supposed to eliminate the dark, is that it?
Yes.
So why is she trying to extinguish her light? Why is she trying to give up and say that she can't do this anymore?
She needs help.
Does she ask for help?
She's helping herself now.
Good. Who else helps her behind the scenes?
We all do.
Good. So I want you to notice, what is that pain in her head that's trying to keep her from talking? What is that? Does that come from her or somewhere else?
She there are many attacks.
Yes. Do they attack her in her head?
Yes.
What is in her head that is receiving these attacks?
I think it's time to break the neural connection.
How were these neural connections created in the first place that allowed these attacks?
When she was weak and experiencing a lot of emotional pain.
So those neural connections were created at that time, and now we need to break them.
That's how they found its way in.
All right, very good. So I'm going to be using the tuning fork for the 12th chakra. And as I sound this tuning fork, you're going to go in there and find those connections that have been broken, have been rewired, and you're going to fix those connections. Are you ready?
Yes.
And set your intention, and you could even say out loud, I demand that these connections be healed now.
I demand that these connections be healed now.
Notice how many there are.
So it's the left side and the front. The left side holds strongly. It's the most.
Go ahead and make all of the connections, all of the healing.
It moved to the top of my head.
All right, so now we can go ahead and release anything that no longer serves you there. Are you ready to release that?
Yes.
Go ahead and open up that place and allow all of that no longer belongs in there to be released.
That's a lot of pain.
Release it. And you could take that hand that is the healing hand and go ahead and assist. Where would you put that hand to assist? Very good. Release it. Let it go. You are the healer of this temple. Just breathe deeply and let it go. That's it. And at one point there was a decision that was made to allow all of this to affect you. And I want you to notice if it was a decision that was made by you or someone else. You don't need to know what the decision is. You just need to know if it was your decision or someone else's to allow this in.
Both.
Both. All right. So I want you to focus on the one that belonged to somebody else. And I want you to say, that's not mine. It doesn't belong to me.
That's not mine. That is not mine.
It does
not belong to me.
And now you're going to make a new decision. Doesn't matter what it is, just make a new decision. Very good. And now go back to it and see if there was another decision that was made by you or somebody else. Just use your intuition.
By me.
All right. So you're going to say, I used to believe that.
I used to believe that.
But it's not true anymore.
But it's not true anymore.
It's just not true.
It's just not true. Need to work on the throat.
So notice what's happening as these new decisions are happening. Notice what's going on with your body now.
Lots of buzzing and pressure in the chest and something in the throat.
All right, so I want you to go ahead and follow that pressure. And we're going to see where the origin of that pressure is coming from. I'm going to count from 1 to 3 with each number. You'll go to the origin. Tell me where this all began. 1, feeling the pressure getting stronger and stronger. 2 and 3. Where does this all begin?
In front of God.
What's happening?
The betrayal.
Yes, tell me more.
It's the origins, the split,
Yes.
the
Your separation from God?
yes.
Yes. Notice what that's feeling.
I'm feeling a lot of it lately.
Yes. So I want you to talk to God. I want you to say your piece with God. What do you say to God about this split? About splitting you off from this love, from this wholeness?
Don't forget me.
What does God say back?
Never. Increase the love.
Yes. So notice the connection of this love that comes directly from this love source. Where do you feel that in the body?
The heart.
In the heart. What is keeping you from increasing this love? What do you have there that's holding this love back?
Anger.
Yes.
Sadness.
Yes.
I don't want to see evil. I don't want to see what it does.
So I'd like for you to go ahead and address that with God. Why is it that you need to experience this right in your face all the time? This evil. What is the purpose of it all?
Because I'm a soldier.
A soldier for what purpose? What's the mission?
There's only one mission. The mission is to reach God.
Yes. And why is there evil if that's the mission?
For who?
What does God say?
There's something inside that's blocking me. I disagree.
Yes.
So I disagree, so I can't accept that it is. It's not exactly what I disagree. I disagree with the existence of evil and why God would have it.
So you've got God right there, ready to answer your questions. Why would God create evil?
It didn't. He didn't. He didn't.
So as a soldier, what is your mission for God?
The connection between God and all else. And it's to break it down and eliminate it.
So I'd like for you to ask God, in this moment in which you have felt wanting to give up, wanting to return, what can God help you with?
It's a lot of paradoxes. It's being alone but not being alone. It's
would it help if you started helping people again?
I am helping people.
Even more.
I don't know what else to do. I need some guidance.
Who can help you with that guidance today? Who appears in front of you now?
Jesus.
Jesus, what do you tell her?
My hands are really hot. it's work with hands, but she's stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to touch people.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems that the last time she touched people, holding hands with them, they were killed.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't want to hold. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Does she need to do what she is afraid of?
But she doesn't have to hold them anymore.
Okay.
She doesn't have to touch.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't need to touch.
Okay. So Jesus, I'd like to ask on her behalf, or maybe even from me, to let's get a team behind her. Get a whole cheerleading squad behind her, reminding her of who she is, that she is the light, that she can heal. She could do this remotely without touching people. All she has to do is shine her light. And she's been on hold for a little bit. How much longer does she need to be on hold before she could take her next step?
There will be an event. And it's a return of prosperity.
Very good. What's been holding her back from prosperity?
We need to clear any vows made.
Very good. What is the vow that was made?
I shall not want.
Was that from this lifetime or a different lifetime?
Different. And this one too.
Very good. Are we ready to break that vow?
Yes.
All right. And in your imagination, in your vision, seeing beautiful golden coins raining down on you with prosperity in whatever form it takes, showering you. Notice how that feels.
There was something inside a glass container that shattered. And the gold is like the same gold that was flowing onto all the people in the circle.
Very good. So go ahead and just take a scan of this body and notice if there's anything there that shouldn't be there, if there's anything open that should not be open.
The throat, There's a lot of fear around speaking the truth.
Yes.
But also, it's because words are tiring. It telepathically is much better.
So are we ready to strengthen that throat so that you can speak your truth?
If I speak more truth, no one's going to want to talk to me.
Are you making a promise or vow?
No. Not that one. Not what I just said.
So go ahead, and as you see it on a board, as if you were erasing, go ahead and erase that. And you can put something else on the board. What would you like to put about your speaking instead?
Speaking is easy. It flows.
Keep going.
Nothing constrictive about it. It's effortless.
Yes, continue. About my words come from the divine.
Oh, there's a blockage. There's other entities entered her and used her without asking permission and without invitation.
Yes.
And she channeled things that are not Christ energy or beings, highest beings.
Are the entities still there, or are they gone now?
They like to lurk around.
All right. So I want you to find where it is that you opened up that channel. Where is that?
Top of my head.
Very good. So we had opened that top of the head in order to release all of that energy that was there. I want you to go ahead and, using both hands, I want you to go ahead and close that gap. Suture it with your hands, with your energy. Go ahead and close that area down. That's it. Seal that point. And when you're done with that point, go ahead and just feel the rest of your body and see if there's any other entry points that have been left open. We want to seal those too. And while you're scanning your body, if you see any implants, any energy that shouldn't be there, I want you to just take those beautiful hands with that golden light and pluck it right out.
Yeah, the third eye. Third eye.
Go ahead. Pull out that energy and seal it. Send in that beautiful golden light. That's it. Going through the rest of the body. Finding any energetic points that shouldn't be open. Any implants that have been put there. Any programs. using those beautiful energetic hands, the connection. Sealing it with the golden light.
The eyes, just going back to the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Good.
The eyes that have seen too much.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and send all of that golden light in there. And I'd like to bring in Saint Germain and send the beautiful violet flame into those eyes also. Notice if there's anything else that's misaligned or shouldn't be there.
The gut.
Mm-hmm. What's in the gut?
Blocking my power, life force energy.
Okay. Was that something that was done to you, or was it a decision that was made to block that?
It's the work on healing sexual energies.
Okay.
And
so is it necessary to block that in order to heal?
It's connected to seeing a lot of trauma done to others, and seeing the devices used to do the mind control, and the result is her shutting it off within herself, so that it's not used and manipulated.
All right. So she is a soldier sent here by God, and a soldier sees many things. They experience many things. But she needs her solar plexus in order for her to help heal others. Are we ready to unblock that so that she can help heal others while still maintaining that protection?
Let's do it.
I'm going to sound the tuning fork for the solar plexus. Let's blow open that chakra. Feeling safe, feeling secure, knowing that you're a soldier of God. Come here to use your light to help others, and that your solar plexus is important. It's not there to take other people's pains and suffering. It's there for you to help. Go ahead and balance the front and the back. Getting moving again at full capacity. Feeling the ease. So that moving forward, you're able to connect with your feelings. I want you to go ahead and just scan that body, see how that body is feeling now. Look at the knees, the hips. Go ahead and begin to realign them.
The knees are the problem with bending the knee. Don't bend the knee. Bending the knee.
Does it have anything to do with that alien that bends the knees backwards?
Yes.
So I want you to just go ahead and disconnect from that lifetime, understanding that this is not the lifetime that you're living. I want you to go ahead and disconnect. That this body has compassion, it has empathy, it needs to bend in the correct way in the life as a human, the soldier from God. And as you disconnect, let me know what happens.
The alien stood upright.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I'd like for you to go ahead and open that heart and send that love to that alien. So that alien could feel that love and light. Transform. Enlighten. What happens?
It changed color.
Mm-hmm. What color is it now?
Yellow.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's yellow.
Invite it to turn into gold.
Yep.
Very good. And with that, I'd like for you to select a color that represents healing for the mind, body, and spirit. What color would that be?
Green.
Beautiful. I'm going to sound the tuning fork, and you're going to bring that green in through the top of your head, sending that green into your face, into your neck and your shoulders. All of your internal organs beginning to vibrate in that color of green. Down into your legs, your feet, your arms, and your hands, vibrating in green. And send it out into your skin, the largest organ that you have, as it vibrates in this beautiful green. And as you breathe deeply, send that green out beyond the boundaries of your skin and wrap yourself in a beautiful blanket of the most beautiful green. And as you're radiating in that green, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and with each number, you'll be coming back more and more. When I get to number 5, you'll open up your eyes in complete control of your mind and your body. 5, wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over.
That's the enthusiasm.
Welcome back. How do you feel?
I feel like I've been through a ringer.
That was a heavy load you were carrying, huh? Yeah. So how long did you think this was? Was it quick for you?
Too quick.
Yeah, like how quick?
An hour? When did we start? I don't even know.
Right? That's how long? 2 hours and 27 minutes right now.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Amazing, huh? That was a wild ride.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? You should feel lighter.
Yeah. Feel good.
Mm-hmm.
The pain in the head is gone.
That's good.
Yeah. I already started, feeling the pain in the head last night.
Yeah. Well, that's what it...
So.
Yeah. You want to share some of this?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was real good. The part of the life of the master was really good. And the alien. That was amazing.
I never wanted it. Like, I never wanted to share it.
Mm-hmm. What about now?
I don't know how that can help. It's so personal.
It's personal to you, but it's amazing how it affects other people, because there's so many others like you. So many others that have given up. And basically God is basically saying, you know, you came here as a soldier of light, and they're like, but there's so much evil in the world, you know, how could that be? That's the message, I believe. So to me, it was a beautiful session because it's parallel to what's happening now. The more information you get, the more it reminds you of that lifetime. And I think that the main thing that happened to you was when this girl was taken from your life and you felt that you didn't help her, but you did. Because even if somebody's dead, they still left with that. You see? How somebody dies is really important. If she would have died without you at that moment, giving her that hope, she would have had a totally different death. But she left with that in her heart. She left with that understanding.
Yes.
But you didn't think so, because you didn't really get it from her. You felt, oh, well, that was a waste. But everything that you're doing is not a waste, because you don't know how it impacts somebody else. You know? Mm-hmm. It's like when I put out a video. I don't know how that impacts people, but it does. It's opened up thousands of people's eyes. So to me, it's like, oh, well, I just put out a video, you know. But for them, it's like, oh my God, you know. It's like waking up one person at a time. And for me, these are all soldiers of light that have not illuminated yet. They haven't turned on their light yet. And they see a video and all of a sudden it's like, I'm that too. and then they remember. Our lives are very, very similar.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving up. I just do what I can for each person. And I know that when somebody leaves, I have changed something in that person's life. I'll never know what it is, but I have faith, you know, that I've impacted somebody's life. Mm-hmm.